Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, yes. We are back with episode 46 of the PVC podcast. I know we had, May was it's a little something, but we back. It's June. We halfway through the year, and it's lights out right now, I guess. My lights just said, fuck it, I'm out. So fuck it. It's just light right on my face. That's all we got right now. And we're back with episode 46 of the PVC podcast with your co-hosts, Sammy, Mike, and Laura. We're here. We're back. Welcome back, lady and gent. It's been a couple weeks now. It's been like 2 weeks since we've been here, but it's good to be back. I'm happy we're back. Oh God, there's a window sounds. That's fine. There we go. We're back. We're back. Truly back now. I got light. And yeah, we're back. A lot of stuff has happened. It's been an exciting 2 weeks. Both from, for me on some life stuff. I'm back at the gym. Couple pounds down. Maybe you can see, maybe you see it in the face. Maybe you see it a little bit thinner. Maybe. We got Laura has some Capcom announcements. We got some Sunbreak news. We had the state of play. Your boy's playing PSO again. Mike is knee deep in Fortnite. Actually pulled Laura into it. Tried to get me into it. That's some experience we could talk about. And we got some Sonic news. It's just a little overview what we got on the pod. But before we get into all that, so Mama Sliz, probably -- listener of the podcast, listened to the last episode. We were talking about Kendrick. She was talking about that. She was like, "Oh, let me get the CD. I want to listen to it in the car. I'd listen to Auntie's Diary. It's a really good song. I loved it." But there was one thing wrong with the episode, and I was like, "Oh shit, what's something wrong with the episode?" Mama Sliz gonna tell me the truth. She was like, "You guys didn't ask about food." And I was like, "Oh shit."
We did. Yeah. I noticed that during the pod, but I didn't say anything.
What?
I was wondering.
Why wouldn't you say anything?
Well,
if you noticed,
bro, the flow was good. I didn't want to interrupt to just say where the fuck is a question about what I ate today? And literally when you started talking about your mom right now, I was like, is this new thing he wanted to test out, that he just doesn't ask about food anymore? Because it's been twice in a row now.
No, I just forgot. Laura, are you the type of person where what? All right, let's get ready for the road trip. Make sure I don't forget to bring my extra bag. You see me put the extra bag right by the door. I walk right through. 30 minutes into the trip. Why didn't you bring your extra bag? Why didn't you tell me? You saw it. I asked you. Oh, I thought you put it there on purpose.
What?
No, I forgot.
I don't know, man.
Well,
I don't know. I don't
we're
remember what I ate last week, but I remember what I ate today.
I don't remember what I ate last week either. Oh, yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, we can go for today, though. I'll save mine for last because y'all heard what I was eating before the pod.
Yeah, you were having a good time with that salad.
Yeah.
I can go first because I started my day really fucking early. I woke up at 7 a.m., which is a time I don't even wake up to start my working day during the week.
Yeah, that's crazy.
My mom is offering my sister post-pregnancy trip gift. So they left for, man, I can't remember, some destination in the south, like Dominican Republic or Cuba or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And so they were catching their flight at 2 p.m. or something, and it's in Montreal. So they're like, we're gonna be in the city anyway. So if you're down to meet super early, we can go for breakfast. So
so that's why you were up. Got you.
Yeah, so we went to a really cute place. Unfortunately, I'm not really hungry when I straight up when I wake up in the morning. So
I'm the same way. I can't really eat. I have to force myself to eat out of health reasons, because that's what you're supposed to do. But I'd never wake up in the morning
hungry,
ready to just eat. Yeah.
No, so we checked the menu and we had to order fast for them to not stick around too long. And I was like, oh, oatmeal and fruits. That sounds like something small and cute. And then he arrived with a fucking portion for 5 of like oatmeal. And I was like, oh my God, bro. Like, I ordered this because I didn't want waste and I wanted to eat something small. And then like by the end, when I was done with it, it looked like I ate like 4 bites out of this whole thing. But I had a really good time with my mom, my sister, and I saw my niece for the second time, which is now 5 months old. And I hate kids, but my niece is really fucking cute. And she's like a really good baby that doesn't cry. And she just like slept the whole time. And then when she was awake at the end, she was just smiling and not really being like doing crazy noises kid. Or anything. Yeah. She was just like really fucking sweet and cute. So I just had a good morning. Then I watched some Stranger Things today, ate some pizza, and then before the pod, I had my regular like just trash McDonald's and ice cream. So yeah, and then I have an extra cookie for a snack for the pod. So that's perfect.
Odd snack.
Yeah.
What'd you have, Mike? Along with the water.
I literally went upstairs, digged in the fridge, got some cold deep dish pizza.
Oh, there it is. You know, sometimes, we take a break. I'm like, Mike might come back a changed man. But, some things got to stay consistent in the world.
Of course.
Some things got to stay consistent.
It wasn't even my idea to get it. My grandmother came to me and said, I want some pizza tonight. And I said, want the deep dish?
I feel like when Mike said that, he looked like, I don't know what the name of the Chef Boyardee, like the chef hat just like appeared on his head with the white shirt on. Just, you want some deep dish pizza?
You want the deep dish pizza? Yeah. So yeah, we had that. But yeah, later I'm gonna eat some good shit for sure. She made some like pork chops and shit. So.
Oh, hell
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got a bit of a excursion, a food excursion over the past week or so. Mm-hmm. I'll lead up to the salad finale. But I guess not last, but Sunday, I made my technically 2 weeks ago, I made my chili. And I think I've talked about that here before. It was good. Tasted chili, I get it. I get my spices and the turkey meat and the tomato, the marshmallows, the mushrooms and the onions and bell pepper and everything. Not marshmallows. Oh, wait. Oh, no, you don't like mushrooms?
I hate mushrooms. I hate mushrooms.
Why? You don't like the way they taste?
I hate the texture.
Oh,
but
see,
I don't really like the taste.
If you don't like the texture, then you wouldn't even know then. Because that mushrooms is just meat that's a veggie. And if the texture's weird, then they probably just weren't cooked. But when it comes to the chili, you can't even tell that there's mushrooms in it because it's chili. It's like it's all just vegetables cooked down in oil. So it's like the same texture as an onion, as a pepper, it's all the same. But I made my chili and I was cooking and I was doing my thing. And I got to the end where you're supposed to turn it down to let it simmer. And I didn't do that. And you let it simmer for like 30 to 40 minutes. And after like 20, 30 minutes, I checked it and I was like, this don't look right. And it was like kind of like burned at the bottom. And I was like freaking out. I was like, oh my God, I ruined my chili. I was like fucking grabbing chicken broth, like adding to it because it was drying up. I was going crazy. I recovered it enough. It was still chili, but there was like, bits of like kind of burnt seasoning in it. And I was like, man, I'm sad. But I ate it. It still tasted good. And Heather was like, it still tastes just fine.
Was that like, really fucking shitty to like scrape off the bottom after that?
Well, it wasn't the worst because our pot's pretty good. And I had like a plastic spatula, so it didn't like scratch it. But I was like shoveling that shit trying to get it off. So I did that. And then I was like, nah, we gotta round 2 this. So last week I made the chili again. Nailed it this time. Delicious. Had that for the week. Heather was craving it all week. Nailed it. And then, so that's what I've been having. And and I made some breakfast bars. So I made like this like oatmeal breakfast bar thing where it's like oats and strawberries. And I put some protein powder in there, some egg whites, a little bit of baking powder, some almond milk, put that in the oven, cook it. And it tastes like, it's not the greatest thing, I'll be honest. It sounds like it's amazing because there's strawberries in it. Tastes good. It's not the greatest thing. The texture's kind of a little weird. But toss them bad boys in the air fryer? Then we get the nice crunch on it. And get some heat. There's some cream cheese in there. Way better after the air fryer. It's delicious. Mike! This man is out of here. This man is out of here.
I'm up.
Oh my God.
You were literally about to just like...
You're about to face plant.
Fuck out.
Right into the mic.
Wait, I was dozing?
Yes.
Oh, man.
How do you not know you were dozing?
I'm fucked, man. Holy shit. All right, I'm up. I was like energized like for like a good 30 minutes and then it just hit me again.
I know. That's why I was like, we got a pod. And then we kept talking.
All right. We're good.
You good?
Yeah.
He's not good. He's gonna doze off again.
No, I'm not.
Fuck it. No. We rolling.
We're rolling, yeah.
Yeah.
You keep it
so
in.
I made the chili again.
Okay.
Yeah. What were you gonna say? Make sure I put what?
Make sure you put in the description. This nigga tired. He ain't sleep yet.
Oh my God.
He's struggling.
Yeah, he's struggling. He's struggling.
Put him dozing off on the thumbnail, bro.
Oh yeah, that was already the plan. Easy. That's already the plan. It's sleep. Cause that's what we're gonna be when we start talking about Sonic. Fucking sleep.
Man. That's gonna wake me up, bro.
All right. Let me finish my food and we can get right to that. So I made the breakfast bars, which are pretty good, but you throw them in the air fryer. We'll double back because we have a new member of the air fryer cult on this podcast now. So we need to see how that's going.
She hasn't used it yet. It's still in the box.
Oh God damn!
Damn, how long that shit been sitting in a box?
A goddamn month.
That's crazy.
It's been like a week and a half. Relax.
That's almost 2 weeks, and that's like half a month. So that's a whole month.
Fuck off. Finish your damn story. We don't need to talk about my air fryer.
Well, I made the breakfast bars. That was my breakfast throughout the week. I'd have a bar, and then like I made my little smoothie and everything. But then today, Heather brought me back this salad. She brought it back yesterday from work. She was like, I bought you this like big ass salad, but it was on like a box, so I didn't really like get a chance to look at it. And she was like, I put all this stuff in it. I was like, all right, cool. I'll eat it tomorrow. So that tomorrow was now today, which was a few hours ago. So I opened a box, 2 thick pieces of grilled chicken, seasoned, thick, and a whole bunch of salad in there with the egg and the olives. She had and I know it's divisive, but I'm a fan of the blue cheese, the crumbles of the blue cheese, and then some bacon bits in there. I was like, oh my God, I'm about to destroy this salad. I cut the chicken up, put that bad boy in a big ass bowl, added a little bit of oil and vinegar, some salt and pepper. That shit was, as Mike says, hitting. That shit was hitting. Yeah, I smashed that salad. That salad was delicious. Very good salad.
We could eat
so that was.
I was thinking of like ordering more salad for myself because, you know, not that I'm gonna gain tremendous weight or anything, but I do want to eat a little bit more healthy because like I eat a lot of bullshit. Like, and it's like I might, yo, I eat so much bullshit, bro. Like I still eat like a 15-year-old. Like
yes,
it's crazy.
Yes, you do.
That's me for a while now.
The fact that you're saying that means I need to switch it up. Like,
so yeah, that's what my dinner, lunch and dinner was. I've been kind of doing a 2 meal a day thing, a breakfast and then combo lunch and dinner.
That's me most days too.
Yeah, that grilled chicken salad. Oh my god, with that, yeah, it was good. I smashed that thing. Okay. And I'm still stuffed. So that was my meal excursion catch up of the past 2 weeks. But yeah, I mean, from there, we got a lot. I mean,
yeah.
Alora didn't really seem like she wanted to talk about her air fryer, and you hadn't used it yet, so I guess there's not much follow up to have. Use your damn air fryer. Take it out the box.
Yeah, I should put it on display at least.
At least you got space in your kitchen for it.
Yeah.
Just put it there. You put it there, and at some point there's gonna be something you want to eat, and you're gonna not feel like waiting for it, and it's then like, you're suddenly gonna remember, I don't have to wait. This could be 5 minutes and come out perfect.
I know the recipe I want to make, but I still have to do the shitty, messy part of it. That's unskippable. What? It's like I want to do like crispy chicken, but you gotta do like the fucking flour and egg dip, and I hate doing that shit, man.
See, you ain't gotta worry about all that. You could just take the grilled chicken, throw it in some just put it in a bowl, hit it with some salt, pepper, some paprika, maybe some oregano. Just roll that shit around. Maybe hit it with a couple drops of oil and just throw it in the air fryer. That's it. You ain't gotta do all that other shit. And that's it. You don't gotta go crazy. That's the thing with the air fryer. You think you gotta go crazy like it's an oven, you gotta do all this prep. You just throw it the fuck in there and just hit 15 minutes. Flip it over. Maybe hit another 10 and you're done. Throw an episode of Stranger Things on. Make yourself like 8 chicken tendies. You're good. Easy. It's easy. You can go crazy if you want to, but the introduction, easy. You could throw some. Are you a fan of hard-boiled eggs? Do you like hard-boiled eggs?
Depends on salads, but like other than that, but not really.
You can, I don't know if you got a little glass dish, crack an egg in there, throw it in the air fryer. You got yourself a little fried egg. Easy. You don't gotta think about it. You don't gotta take out the pan. You don't gotta get the grease. Easy. You don't gotta go crazy. I know I'd be sometimes talking about crazy recipes I'll be doing in the kitchen. Sound like I'm Gordon Ramsay or something. You don't gotta do all that. Super easy. Just throw some shit in the air fryer. If it needs to be cooked, you just throw it in there. It'll work.
I'm sure I could do really crispy French toast in an air fryer.
French toast? Easy. Throw it in there. Super easy. You got some fries.
Shit. All right.
Potatoes? Any kind of potatoes.
All right.
You could throw a whole fucking potato in there if you wanted to.
All right. The French toast ideas just inspired me. I'm going to use my air fryer this week.
Yep.
I'm going to have an update next pod.
Yes. At least use it. Do something in it.
Yeah.
All right. So aside from the food, where do we want to go? I'll leave it on the floor.
Sonic.
We got a lot. All right. We getting right to the Sonic.
Yeah. That's going to wake Mike the fuck up. So
we getting right to Sonic. Go. All right. I said it how long ago? I was like, this game's going to be fucking ass. I love Sonic. I mean, it's all over, I'm a Sonic fan, but the games just ain't it, man. They showed Frontiers. Now at this point they've shown like 2 videos, right? They showed running around in the world, some platforming and stuff. And then they showed some combat. Yeah. That's what that game looks like. It needs a little beat down. And it don't look enticing. It looks like they just took NGS map and threw Sonic in it.
Yeah, that's another problem, which I knew was going to happen when I first saw it. I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. But on top of that, the animations for this game look like ass. Like, I'm open to open world Sonic. Like, I know a lot of people aren't.
Nope.
Like you.
The open world bug, man. Everything does not need to be open world.
I know, but I get it. They're trying to capitalize on Breath of the Wild. and they're doing it really
that game
bad.
is 6 years old.
They're doing it really poorly. Like Sonic's animations, it just one, it looks too stiff. There's not enough of it. Sonic doesn't punch like that. Like it just looks awkward and stiff.
Look,
and weird.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say this as a Sonic fan. I haven't played every game, but I played a lot of them. The 3D games are the weakest things of Sonic's history. Like, I know we all love Sonic Adventure and we love the soundtrack and the voice acting and the cutscenes and all that stuff. But the like fast-paced gameplay of Sonic Adventure compared to like the 2D stuff, it's not that great. Like, if you're not on track that they've made in this small area for Sonic Adventure, just running, zooming, doing whatever, kind of feels like ass. Think about Sonic Adventure when you're not moving super fast. Feels like shit trying to move around and jump on blocks and hit shit. Doesn't feel great. Like, and that's just a super focused small part of a stage, right? Like when you're on the rails and doing all that stuff, cool. But when you're in an open world game, you got to go all over and looking, you want to search and explore and slow down here and look there. And that's why it works perfectly for Zelda, because that's what you do already.
But you can do that in that game. But the problem is
that
like,
that's not what I play a Sonic game for. I don't play a Sonic game to slow down. That's the exact opposite reason I play Sonic games. I play them to go really fucking fast. So like,
yeah, well,
I never want to go really fast in an open world game because I want to look everywhere. So it's like straight up counterintuitive for me to have an open world Sonic game. That's like saying a Sonic game with he doesn't have feet. Like, what the fuck am I doing here? What's Sonic without feet? He's just a fucking ball. Like, they can't move fast. Like, what's the point? Like, why would I ever do that? That's why, like, when they said, like, open world Sonic, I was like, I don't know, man. It's like, I don't know how they're going to balance speed and exploration. Think of any open world game where you just move really fast through it your first time.
I mean, nothing.
The game just looks empty, bro. Like, it doesn't look like
no.
Shut up. Eat your chips and shut the fuck up. Let me finish. Like, the world looks empty. There's no, like, there wasn't any interaction with anything. Like, it just feel like he was showing Kumu floating around, like, flashing stuff. And it's just like
see, for part of that, I can give them.
It looked like an Unreal Engine 5 demo.
Look, I'm a shoot Sonic a little bit of bail on this one. I can give them that. I don't know when this game's supposed to release, right? So there's that.
Never.
I can give them that the world looks empty and bland if what they're showing us is actually a demo, right? Like, this is something just to show this specific mechanic of the game. All right, cool. There's no NPCs around. There's no whatever, like, checkpoint things or people to talk to. Fine, but that's not what they're telling us. So they're showing it to us like, this is the game. This is what you're going to get. And if that's the case, yes, this shit looks empty and bland as hell.
Even if it's the first option, like, fuck, leave the NPCs and the enemies in, but, like, disable AR to target you, like, it's still gonna make the world look alive without you being, like, fucking, like, obstructed to do what you're trying to show in your showcase of the trailer. Like, I just don't get it. It's a terrible way to present the game to me. It's a first impression. You show me a dead fucking world and just, like, random-ass animation I give no shits about because they interact with anything else that I see on the screen.
Yeah, like, it just looks like an Unreal open world tech demo.
Exactly. This literally just looks like somebody in 2012 made a video of like, look what Sonic could look like in 2018, 2020. That's what this video looks like to me. And I'm like, this looks like fan made. And I don't mean this as a diss because it's not my intent.
No, I do.
Like, fuck.
It looks fan made, man. Like, just make Sonic Mania 2, bro.
Yo, yeah, I don't think Sonic works as a 3D game.
It doesn't. That's what I'm saying. We love Sonic Adventure for nostalgia. And it's not the worst game ever. But as a platformer, Sonic Adventure is not the best fucking platformer ever, especially at that time. We just love Sonic. So we love the game and the characters are awesome. But I don't know, man. I don't think they can really make cool Sonic characters anymore. So that's like already a thing I don't think that magic can be created again, right? I don't think there's a space where they can make a new Sonic character that we're going to fall in love like we did for Shadow. I feel like that's kind of the latest new Sonic character that they've added that we really care about, because Silver's a fucking joke, right?
Sonic Mania, too.
Yeah. And even Sonic Mania, all those characters are from previous games. Mighty and I forget the other one.
The purple one, right?
There's the armadillo, and then there's the other thing that's not a fox, but kind of looks like a fox. They're from like older Sonic games. They're not new characters. So like, I don't think, and if you're doing a 3D Sonic open world, you're gonna have to do some kind of story thing. It's inevitable. It's just how the game works.
But it doesn't like, it just looked like you're going around speeding with Sonic doing puzzles. And it's like, but then when they show the combat, like, it looks rough. Like,
there was a frame I saw on Twitter.
Rough.
Where, and again, it's, you know, if we're going by anything like the movie, which we were talking about that earlier, game development and movie development, it's a lot different. But just for the sake of Sega and Sonic in this comparison, you know, maybe there's a lot of polishing touches that they haven't put on. But there was a frame of Sonic doing like an aerial attack, and it was just the same frame as him just standing, but in the air. Like, he doesn't even have idle air animations. It's just him standing in the air. I'm just like, man, look.
I don't like the Sonic either. He's too stubby.
We got to get rid of the anime hands. We got to get rid of the Naruto run, man.
He's like too. Remember in Sonic Adventure 2, he was kind of tall, right?
Yeah.
Sonic was
compared,
tall.
Yeah.
Compared to this. Now he's like,
yeah, especially when you look at like Sonic Unleashed. He's really tall and lean, or not Unleashed, sorry. Well, Unleashed too, but colors.
Yeah. And colors,
and like Lost World. Like, he's pretty tall and lean. So him doing the anime hands, the Naruto run, doesn't look as fucking weird. Now his arms are this long and his hands are this big. So they're the same length.
Yeah.
So it looks like he got Lego blocks just floating behind him. It looks weird. Yeah. And we say all this as I'm wearing a Sonic Tails and Knuckles shirt. I didn't even plan this. This is just a shirt I grabbed today. So sorry, Sonic, dude. I love you. You're all over this room. But I said it already. I wasn't falling for the cycle. Frontiers ain't it, my man. We just need a Mania 2. Call it something else. Call it Brainia. I don't know. But
I thought maybe they could break Sonic, the cycle, man. Bro.
No, man. It's a cycle for a reason. It's a cycle for a reason, man. And Mania is the closest we got to breaking it. But that wasn't made by Sega. That's fine. I don't care. They can outsource their Sonic games. Please do.
Imagine the opening to Sonic Mania as a video game.
Oh, like hand-drawn 2D art?
What if we got to play as Toei animated Sonic, where every animation is clean as fuck?
That would have to be fan-made, like Sonic Mania was. And I'm all
Why can't
for
Sega do that? Why is Sega recycling PSO2 NGS shit for Sonic?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing too. That's what's really funny when they showed this Frontier stuff.
It looks the
you
same.
could tell you could tell what people played NGS and what people didn't. Cause everybody was like, oh, it's just Breath of the Wild Sonic. Well, people who played NGS was like, that's literally how far. That's the same assets. That's NGS with Sonic in it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. The effects and all that stuff. And it's like, from an aesthetic thing, it looks cool. You know, the NGS is a cool looking game aesthetically. Like, you know, the map and the world and the kind of Xenoblade-esque looking landscapes and stuff like that visually looks cool, but it's not for Sonic, man. That's not the hyper realism crossed with Sonic stuff. Like they tried that in Sonic 06, and look at what that game is. It's not. Sonic doesn't need to be in a hyper realistic world. Like he doesn't need that. That's not what I'm looking for when I play a Sonic game. I'm not playing Sonic 3 in Ice Cap Zone. Like, man, I wish I wish he was in downtown New York City. Like, no. And the closest we got to that was Sonic Adventure, and that was still super exaggerated, right? With San Francisco.
That was like exaggerated San Francisco, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like super exaggerated, you know? Like I don't need it to look hyper realistic. And the fact that it was Dreamcast and GameCube, PS2 kind of graphics helps in that exaggeration. It's kind of like the more you get to that realism, the more you get into that kind of uncanny valley, which this isn't necessarily uncanny valley, but it's just not fitting when you get stuff that looks too real with a character that just isn't real. I mean, a perfect case of that was the Sonic movie. Like they tried to make Sonic look like a real rodent that would exist, and it looked awful.
They tried to make Sonic look like a fucking mutant ass hedgehog. Like he's a fucking Ninja Turtle. Like
yeah. And it's like, no, you just have to lean into the cartooniness of Sonic. He's one of the greatest looking character designs ever. That's why he's still relevant at all. It's because he's just cool.
Sega has one of the coolest franchises ever, one of the coolest IPs, and they're the only one that's dragging him down. How does that make sense?
Crazy. It's crazy. Like Sonic's relevance is purely through fans, and maybe him being in Smash. Like,
I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Sega, listen. That one friend that always fucks up. They're doing well for a little bit, and they always fuck it up every time.
That's the cycle, man. That's the cycle. I told you.
The only thing they're good at is fucking Yakuza. That's it.
Oh my god.
You know, and if that director leaves, they're fucked.
Yeah.
Whoever's in charge of Sonic needs to go. I'm sorry. They need to go. they gotta go. Because
see the thing is
no. How you got Sonic Adventure 1 and 2? Perfect ass game. Not perfect, but you know what I'm saying. Like for 3D Sonic, it was a peak. It was peak. How you go from that to just, it's like someone sitting there farting out ideas. Sonic and a Black Knight. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I think we're at a point now where Sonic has hit this point where they have to just insanely innovate. Sonic's base creation is he's a fast guy and a fast platformer. Like that's his game, right? He happens to be one of the coolest looking video game characters ever. So that's a huge step, right? Say this was Mario, right? Mario doesn't really fucking look that cool. His games are just consistently good. So, and I mean, it's Nintendo, so there's weight in that too. But as far as his games are just pretty consistently good because he doesn't look that cool. He's a short Italian dude in the red and blue suit. Like, he doesn't really look cool. Like, I never see Mario and I'm like, yo, that's cool. It's just, that game's good.
Fat Italian dude from a Japanese company. What?
Yeah, like he's like the exact opposite of cool, actually, as far as appearance goes. As far
he
as
don't got no nipples.
Yeah, he's like the exact opposite of cool. But his games are good because they've just kind of built on what he's from. I'm letting it go. Yeah, like, what is there to say to that? What is there to say? What am I supposed to say to that?
Like, I don't need that piece of information. Yeah, eat your motherfucking chips, bro.
Yeah. Oh, so like it's worked because they've made his games kind of like Mario is jump and get things. That's his thing, right? Jump and do stuff. That's Mario. Sonic is go fast. And at a certain point, especially when you start to get into the 3D scope, you can only go so fast before it's just not fun. Or before you slow it down and I'm not going fast anymore. So just keep it 2D, man. Just make another Sonic Mania 2. And the indie game space is like huge. There's still games that, you know, look retro that are popping and people still care about. You know, we have things like Spelunky and Dead Cells and Hades and tons of stuff that's not super crazy, top-notch Unreal 5 graphics shit that does well.
Yeah.
And we have the brand of Sonic. I mean, again, I'm just explaining things they've already done. This is all just Sonic Mania, which was amazing. Just make that again, man. We don't need this super high-end,
why don't they make a
flashy,
game with
shiny shit?
With movie Sonic that's 2D and it has like
you see
stages?
The movies?
And yeah, it has stages.
Yeah.
Make a game that's the end credits of Sonic 2.
Yeah.
Like that.
That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Sonic's kind of just killing it everywhere but games these days. Which is really unfortunate.
Which is like a very rare and unique situation that nobody, like, no game or franchise is ever going to be in that position ever again in gaming. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because Sonic's so cool.
It's something special to him. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, but
He's
it's
so
also
cool.
the fact that an adaptation is better than the original product coming out of straight out the publishers and the makers of this franchise is just fucking wild.
Yeah,
Like,
it's crazy.
what? When has that ever happened in the history?
Yeah,
of
it's
video
usually the other way around 99% of the time, right? But that's, you know, it's part of what makes Sonic awesome is that everything about him is just not right, but it's cool. So, you know, I still love him. I still wear my Sonic stuff. I still got his posters up, but I somehow still have every Sonic game on Steam. You know, I don't understand how, but I do. Because I'm a fan of Sonic. I'm sure I'll end up somehow with Frontiers on my Steam account. I don't know how. I'm not getting it day one, but I'm sure it's going to go on sale one day for like $3, and I'll be like, fucking, why not? And then I'll still have every Sonic game.
Sonic 06. Version 2.
That's a whole other thing too, right? We're all talking about Frontiers, assuming the game works. We're just assuming that day one, which is quite the assumption already when it comes to 3D Sonic, that the game is going to work.
Sonic V2, man.
So this game could just be broken to hell on top of it not being great. We got, what was it, Sonic Colors, right? That came to Switch. That shit was broken as fuck.
Yeah.
That shit was broken as fuck. Sonic Forces, broken as fuck on release. So, yeah.
How a Sonic game come out broken? You're like
so broken.
How, like,
see, I don't know. I told you, man. That's all I gotta say is I told you, Mike. The cycle wasn't gonna be broken.
You did.
Don't die.
I've been a Sonic fan for too long. I know the signs. I know all the signs. They were all there. Red flags. What they say on Twitter, red flag. Yeah, Sonic red flags all over the place.
I admit, you were correct.
Yeah.
You were. But you know what? That Final Fantasy 16, though.
Oh, yeah.
Are we going right to there? Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
We'll do that. I'll get to my PSO later, but we do have to get to PSO later. But we can get to Final Fantasy. I mean, we just go to State of Play, right? So there was a lot of state of play. Probably their best State of Play ever. I'm just gonna say that because somebody proved me wrong. This is their best State of Play they've ever had because they're generally boring and nobody really gives a fuck. But just about everything they showed was awesome. From the big name stuff to the small name stuff. It was all pretty cool. They showed, obviously, they did Final Fantasy 16. They showed that. They showed... It
was a big day for Capcom, so...
Yeah, they showed Capcom. We'll talk about that, too. Capcom's been going crazy this year. They showed Street Fighter 6. They showed Resident Evil 4 Remake. I'm not the biggest Resident Evil fan, but I know like Resident Evil 4 is one of the
legendary
top. Yeah, one of the most popular ones. So that was cool to see. Yeah, like they just kind of nailed it with this state of play. And then they did a lot of smaller stuff too. I think it was called like roller something, where you're like shooting, but you're in like a skate park, and it is an indie game.
Oh,
but it looked really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game looked really cool. I think I have the
roller.
I had the tab. Oh yeah, here it is. It was called Roller Dome. Yeah, that game looked really cool. They had a game called Stray, which was a cat. Which, if anything with the cats, it's
oh my god, I really want to play this.
Yeah, that game looked really good too.
Cat with a backpack.
Yeah. For me, the most exciting thing was, I'm not like a huge Spider-Man fan or whatever, but Spider-Man and Miles Morales getting PC dates was huge for me. Mike, are you looking at something or are you dozing?
Oh my god.
Why were you close to the camera?
Was I dozing? Holy shit.
You were just so close to the camera.
Why are you so close to the camera like this? Like, I thought you were reading something. You were so close to the screen.
Yo. I'm fucking losing it, bro. I'm losing it.
Oh my god.
I'm losing it.
Oh my god. Holy shit. What was I saying?
Shit.
Oh. The fucking state of play. Yeah, Spider-Man. Oh my god.
Yeah, Spider-Man coming up.
Oh my god. Fuck.
Yeah,
I gotta take a drink of water.
Yeah.
Shit.
Water.
Damn. So
I don't want to spit my water everywhere. Don't laugh.
Oh. Oh my god.
I can't drink water right now. It's too dangerous.
Yo. I was gone, yo.
You had like, you were so close. You had so much yellow reflection on your face. It was crazy.
So I thought you were reading something, and then I was like, nah, his eyes are closed.
You mean this? This?
Yes. You were like that, and I thought you were reading something like under your glasses.
I was, but I was falling asleep while trying to read it.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh, I'm fucking sweating. Oh, all right.
Shit.
Holy
Anyways.
shit. Yeah. So I'll just go with what made. There's a lot of really good stuff. What made me really excited was just seeing Spider-Man remaster and Miles Morales. I don't remember the day. I think like August is the first that we're getting Spider-Man, the first one, and Miles Morales is like, yeah. That's what I'm saying, Laura. Well, I was talking about this pre-pod, and you were just kind of like, yeah, you know, I'm Final Fantasy 16. I'm like, yo, this is coming to PC.
This is Spider-Man. Huge. Those games are really good.
I have it on the first one. I have
PS4,
it on PS4
right?
Pro, but I never played it. So
see,
really?
Well, because it's not on your PC.
I just sat on it. I don't know.
It's
if
really
you had
good.
it in front of you right now as an option to play, you'd probably boot it up.
I mean, if I had it for free, yeah.
I'm talking to that's outside of the question. I mean, on your computer, your personal computer that's right in front of you.
I remember trying it at a friend's place, and like just going around the city was just really satisfying in that game. So I would definitely play it a bit.
Yeah, that game is
so
cool.
Yellow that you look at, Mike.
Because like it's this fucking web page on my shit. Like it.
Are you trying to look at the state of play stuff?
I was, but I have another page open and it's all yellow. So it's like going through my tabs, shit is yellow as fuck.
Yeah, so yeah, it's like happening this year. This isn't like we plan to put it on PC in 5 years from now. Yeah, like the first one's coming August something, and then Miles Morales is in like November or something like that. And that's part of what they're doing, of putting a lot of these PlayStation exclusives on PC, which is so sick. So it's likely we're gonna get. Well, they're already doing Uncharted. We got God of War. We got
that's crazy.
For Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm sure we're gonna get the second one, and I think pretty sure there's talks of Returnal coming to PC,
bro.
Like Ratchet and
Clank.
Shadow
of the Colossus came to PC. I'd lose my shit.
That stuff could be possible. They're doing what was the other one? Yeah, Returnal. Like Ratchet and Clank. There's another one that's like huge. Oh, Demon Souls. Like there's a chance of that coming to PC, which is awesome. Yeah. I know people still want Bloodborne, which I don't think that shit's ever happening, but Demon Souls, in my opinion, is a better game anyway. So
is it like a licensing issue with Bloodborne or what?
Probably. It's probably like a IP licensing thing that was only for PS4 or something. But either way, all these exclusives, I think they confirmed that God of War Ragnarok, is that what it's called? The second one? I think that's going to be coming to PC at some point as well. So it's like really cool seeing all these Sony exclusives coming to PC, because especially now, nobody can fucking buy a PS5 anyway. So just going to play them on my PC. They're still getting their money of the cut from the game. So cool. It's really cool to see that, and that being in the state of play, just shown with all this other huge stuff, was really cool. So that was exciting to me. And then we'll do that. They showed Final Fantasy 16, more of that, a lot more of that. It looks good. And the people working on the combat, Capcom royalty. Capcom royalty.
What's funny, I feel like this game is just Final Fantasy 14 reskinned.
Yeah. I mean,
it's not even a bad
That's a good thing.
But I see the themes. Thing. Yeah, I hear Soken's music.
The models look like they're from 14. Like I'm pretty sure I've seen a character in 14 that looked like Shiva when they showed Shiva. Like that looks like characters in 14. Bro, but way higher res and everything,
And there are characters that are the actual summons or whatever they're called. So it's like 14. Like it's kinda something like that. But yeah, I can't wait for that. Hey, it's
good.
Amazing.
It's good.
The music was so hype when they said at the end,
and it's soaking. And they were saying all their god names, all the names.
Man, that was so good. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Have you listened to much of Final Fantasy 14 music, Laura?
14 specifically, no.
No, that,
you have
14 specifically.
Like, it has a good soundtrack.
It's amazing. I don't know how many of the older episodes or anything. I have my opinions about 14 as a game and an MMO and the people who play it and all that kind of shit, but undeniably the soundtrack to all of 14 is amazing. Like from A Realm Reborn to all the way to the latest shit. Like I have favorite tracks, and I've never fucking played any of the songs that are my favorite tracks. Like I've never played that content.
There was a raid track that was so popular that it was used on the news in another country.
Which one? I probably know the
Alexander one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's all types of stuff. Like there's like rock stuff in there. Obviously there's orchestral stuff. There's like chiptune stuff in there. And this is just the game soundtrack. This isn't like random people made remixes. This is stuff that you'd hear in the game. And the soundtrack's amazing. So Soken working on this is just going to be single player. This is going to be what I want 14 to feel like in a game. That's what it looks like it's going to be to me. When every time I look at 14 and it looks like it's so much fun, and then I boot up the game and it's just a bunch of fucking geographic circles on the fucking ground, I'm like, this is boring. Why can't it look like all these cutscenes? That's what 16 looks like it's going to be, is what I envision 14 to be. So awesome music,
Devil May
awesome
Cry
character design.
Combat.
And that's who worked on it. That's the Capcom. They showed all the producers and people who were working on the game, and it's like all these people from Square, Final Fantasy 3, 5, Final Fantasy, whatever, and then you get the combat, and it's Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Dragon's Dogma, Devil May Cry, and I'm like, that's Capcom royalty, baby. Yeah. So that's at 16 looks like it's gonna be awesome. I don't know if I'll be getting a day one or anything. What is it? Next year is coming out, I think.
Yeah, they said summer 2023.
Summer next year. So I'll probably watch people, but I will more than likely be getting that soundtrack day one, just like I did with Remake. I bought the soundtrack to that game before I bought the game because I was just waiting for PC release. But the day that soundtrack release of 7 Remake, bought that shit instantly. So yeah, I mean, I was talking to Izo. We were talking about music, and like albums of the year and stuff. And I was saying like last year is probably like J. Cole or Tyler or something. I don't really know this year, but 2020 album of the year, Final Fantasy 7 Remake for me, like hands down. That soundtrack is just so good. So more of that quality music coming from Final Fantasy. I'm sure this game's going to be sick, and it looks awesome, like visually. Combat looks like Devil May Cry craziness. All types of weapons and multi-hits, all types of that shit. It looks cool. And then they showed some Street Fighter. We got a lot of Street Fighter 6. That shit looks...
Wake the fuck up, Mike.
Hype for Street Fighter 6, bro. I can't fucking wait for this shit. I'm so fucking hyped for this, bro. Like, man, I love Street Fighter, bro. Like, you don't get it. You don't understand, bro. You don't understand.
It's classic.
Like,
and that's the thing. It looks awesome, like visually, right? They showed all the characters. We saw buff-ass, wide-ass Ryu in a little preview they showed a while ago with the beard and everything. So it's like, all right, they're older, you know? And then they showed Chun-Li. They showed Chun-Li looking mature.
Thigh still thick as shit.
But don't think she ain't in shape. Oh my God, the mature Chun-Li with the, and this is on RE Engine.
Wait, the butt physics?
The cheeks. She had both physics upstairs and in the basement, jiggling. Just schmoving.
Thighs too, like man.
Yeah, Chun-Li was.
This game looks good. And it seems like it's going to be releasing with a lot of single player content in it because
that was crazy. That was the thing that blew me away the most. They showed the dude, like your characters running around in like not open world, but like an overworld. And I was like, what the fuck? He just went to the courts. What is this? What's happening? And he just challenged some other suit employee dude to a fight. Like, what the fuck is going on right now? Which is really cool. You know, that kind of stuff makes like casuals, for lack of a better term, more interested in picking up and playing the game when there's more of an experience than just go lab and go fight other people online and get your ass beat because they've been playing Street Fighter for 20 years.
That was my experience. Well, with Street Fighter 5 was literally just go online. It was the same with Dragon Ball Fighters. I played that game for 5 years. I don't know what the story mode looks like. I don't know what that looks like at all. Like, I get on, I play online, and I go to training. That's literally all I do in that game. Like, and it's like when Street Fighter 5 released, everyone was like, "There's no arcade mode," and I'm like, "The fuck you want that for? Like, it's fucking 2017. Get online, bitch." The fuck?
Yeah, but there's people who just want to play the game because it's cool and it looks like it's fun.
No!
Who aren't?
You don't.
Oh
no!
my God.
You don't. No! That's not why you play Street Fighter. You do not play Street Fighter because it looks cool and fun. You play Street
that is
Fighter?
Not true.
Oh,
No,
that's a lie.
No, that's not. No,
a lie.
That's no.
That's not up to you to say
No,
that.
no. Yes, it is.
Cool and
yes,
fun.
It is.
Mike. No, that's objectively wrong because the reason anybody cares about Street Fighter is because it looks cool and fun. That's the whole thing about Street Fighter. It's because it looks cool and fun. That's why I played it. You didn't play Street Fighter 2 because you were like, oh, I gotta get to lab it and learn frames. You saw some dude in a gi throw a Hadouken and do a fucking spinning flying kick, and you're like, yo, that looks crazy. How do I do that?
You know what we call offline for those people? We call it Street Fighter 2, 3, 1. You know, we're in a different age now. No one cares about single player in these fucking games. Okay?
Mike, you just said it looked awesome.
Yeah, it does. I'm gonna play it online all the time.
No, you said the single player stuff looked awesome.
Oh, well, I mean, it's a lobby system, so technically, it isn't.
Oh my God.
What?
That's a whole single player thing they showed running around in the overworld and shit.
All right, I'll give you that. That does look good. It does. And maybe I'll play it.
And that stuff is important to get a lot of other people to play and get interested in the game. We all started as a casual. There's nobody who first time they ever played a fighting game wasn't a casual. That's literally impossible. That's impossible.
I don't know, man. I've been beating up ODB since I was like 12.
But the first time you played it, you know what the fuck was going on.
I didn't.
That makes you a casual. You just were like, what is this? Let me figure it out. So that's putting this first player, single player kind of experience into the game, puts more people in that situation to be like, all right, this is cool. I can get through this and beat that. And as you're going through the story, you're like, oh shit, there's cool mechanics here. Oh, this is cool. I want to get better at this. I want to learn more of this. And then you're like, all right, well, now I want to try playing other people. And now you're a Street Fighter fan, and they just got a brand new fan because they made a cool solo story into it.
Well, you know what I want to talk about? You know what's cool? There are leaks. But here's the thing. We can talk about them because Capcom has already literally said, oh man, you guys saw the leaks? Well, hey, we might as well just fucking say it. I'm glad you guys like our character designs. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you guys like it. It got leaked already. Say whatever you got to say at this point. Whatever. So, we're going to talk about this shit. So, Cammy's coming back off the jump. There's a lot of new characters. There's a lot of black characters coming too, which is pretty cool. Yeah.
That's the thing. That's what I wanted to say. This game is going back to just because Street Fighter has always had this kind of just innate tie of just with urban culture from just its inception, or at least Street Fighter 2, right? It's always just been a thing. Yeah, definitely 3, but even like before, because 3 super leaned into it, but even outside of that, just Street Fighter 2, like you always knew people, like especially black people, community, were always into Street Fighter. Just like, it's always been a thing. And the series has always leaned into that, not necessarily as much as they did in Third Strike, but just in general, the Street Fighter has always been just cool like that. It's, you see people with just cool Street Fighter clothes and like aesthetic and all that kind of stuff. So it's really cool to see this game. It's basically in New York. They showed the intro. That was just Times Square. I was just there like 3 days ago, like sitting on those benches that were right there. Like there's just Times Square. And that's where the game is. So it's really cool seeing them going back and leaning into the urban culture like they did on Third Strike. The music and everything, it looks awesome, like aesthetically, the theme and all that shit looks really good. Third
Strike is literally a time capsule of the 90s. Like, it's like super duper urban 90s. Like, it's crazy. We got to talk about Ken. So, because like he going through it, bro. Like he going through it. Like Ken.
Have they? So where did people get the story stuff from? Because I've only seen pictures and then people just saying stuff. But did they? Did the leaks show the story stuff, or are people just making this stuff up on Twitter?
The leaks, it showed some of like Ken's character data, and it kind of showed that basically Eliza, his wife, left him, took Mel, who's the daughter, I think, and now he's just a washed up fighter who got divorced. Like how do you do that to Ken? How do you do that to Ken? Like,
Ken, like the happiest character on the roster.
Like the handsome, happiest motherfucker here. now he's a depressed 30-year-old man. Like, that's crazy. Like,
what that clip of what? Where was you when I needed you?
Yeah, because Ryu is. That's the thing, because Ryu is just like, a girl can come up to Ryu and pull their whole pants down. He'll just be like,
I gotta train.
This ain't no fight. We're not training. This is not training.
Yeah. Like, this won't make me stronger in battle.
This will not make me stronger. Yeah, I don't want this. You know, it's like, he's just, all he wants to do is fucking train and be a bum. Like, that's all Ryu does. And it's like, he's literally a bum. He carries a knapsack and he travels. I don't know how he showers, but he's a fucking bum.
He probably stinks.
Yeah, of course he
fucking stinks.
Of course he stinks, bro. Like, he's a fucking traveling martial karate bum.
Stinks.
He's a karate bum. And it's like, Ken out here, rich as fuck, had a wife, kid, doing well for himself. Then his world comes crashing down on him. Now he washed up and shit.
Living in the streets of New York.
Like, what the fuck? Like, I just can't get over that. That's crazy. I mean, at least his hair looks good. Because Street Fighter V, Ken, look rough.
Nah. I don't know what happened to him there.
It's rough.
Nah, that look wasn't
That's probably why Eliza left his ass.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing, Ken?
Why do you look like that? Yeah, what the fuck wrong with
you? Yeah, that wasn't it.
But yeah,
Street Fighter 6 looks awesome. I'm probably gonna pick it up. I don't, because that's what we were saying earlier. Fighting games on like day one and stuff are just so exciting because it's a competitive game, so you want to play with other people. So it's exciting to be in there like day one playing with other people doing matches, even if you're not that good at it. You know, I got Tekken 7 when it first came out because I just like Tekken as a series, but I fucking suck at the game. But it was fun just playing matches with people and just messing around with different characters and, you know, experiencing that at that time. So I think I might pick up Street Fighter 6 when it comes out. It looks like it's gonna be a fun time. And honestly, I just want to see Chun-Li on my 1440p monitor. 2080p super. Just
of course.
Bro, I don't even use Chun-Li, but I'm about to use her now. About to learn Chun-Li now.
The hell is Cammy gonna look like?
Oh, I saw.
Dude, they put some fucking up close and shit. You saw her real nice.
Bro, listen.
Wait, they showing what Cammy looks like already?
You want to see it?
Oh my, I haven't seen Cammy.
I got you.
Oh, nah. Yeah, that's crazy.
She looks amazing.
Yeah.
Jean sent me a DM yesterday about it.
That's crazy.
That I could look it up.
Yeah, so there's
the animation is on point.
There is discourse about Cammy which doesn't make any sense because her original outfit is still in the game. But her new design, she has leggings on, I think. And people, they're upset that she has leggings on.
What?
I'm trying to find this fucking shit.
I see this thing of her with like the camo pants. Is that her?
No, the camo pants. That's the Fortnite look.
Oh.
And then people would mod her Fortnite look into other games.
Oh, okay.
There, I got it. I'm gonna post that in Poddocket.
Oh, you got all the characters or just Cammy?
I just want to see Cammy. Oh, there it is. He looks awesome. Yeah, no.
So you see her original outfit is obviously there, and then the new one is the one that she's beating up.
Oh, shit. Oh, goddamn.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm gonna have to get this game just to see what it looks like on my computer.
Yeah, it's also like Street Fighter is reaching that uncanny point. Cause like she looks realistic, but you know for damn sure that don't nobody wear their hair like that. But she still looks realistic.
When they showed Chun-Li and it was like the frame of her like doing this with her hands, and her hands still look like Street Fighter big, but like not as comical big. And I was like, this is crazy because they always have massive hands and feet. Yeah, but they look a little bit less comically large now, so it looks like it could be her. But man, the Chun-Li, like, obviously she looks awesome, but I really like how they've just made her face look just older. Like she's grown
she looks
up.
older, but not like wrinkly, just mature.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. She looks awesome. That game. That probably for me, I mean, I was super excited, of course, the state of play stuff, but from like a visual standpoint, Street Fighter 6 was definitely probably the highlight for me. It just looked really good. Just visibly the watercolor paint stuff, whatever, with their moves, the parries and all that stuff.
Which has been a theme since Street Fighter 4, and they still nail it every time.
Yeah, that shit looks good. I mean, I think. Oh yeah, we mentioned Resident Evil 4. I think people
remake.
Resident Evil 4 remake, which is, again, like we were saying, I think Resident Evil 4 is one of the most popular Resident Evil games. Not my cup of tea. I'll probably watch people play it though, because I watched a lot of Resident Evil 2. I enjoyed watching that game.
I don't play RE either.
I'm too much of a bitch to play it myself, but watching other people play it is cool. And I was talking to Laverne. He's super into Resident Evil. He was telling me like a lot of the cool references and things that they put in the trailer that people who play the game are excited for and shit. So it looks like it'll be a good time.
I'll watch fellow creators play that game. No thanks for me.
I'm cool on playing it, but it looks like it's gonna be good. And again, Capcom just going crazy, man. That RE engine.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what Monster Hunter 6 is gonna look like?
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say, man.
Yeah. Like, they're saving the best for last, bro.
Yes. They take the look at what they're doing with this engine, right? RE2 remake, RE4 remake. Apparently we could skip 3 because that game was outsourced. We got Street Fighter 6. These games look amazing. Resident Evil Village. They look so good.
You can see like Ryu. I think I have it on my PC, but the detail on Ryu's skin, you can see the roughness in his elbow.
You can see it on Chun-Li when she's doing this. Like you can see these lines like right here on my palm. You can see that on her.
That shit's crazy.
I was like, this is crazy. Yeah, this is crazy. And if we get a Monster Hunter, they take the Switch training weights off, just build it for big boy hardware. Oh my god. Oh my, it's gonna look so goddamn good. Oh my god, yeah. So all these new Capcom games coming out, awesome, exciting, but I'm just like, what are they cooking? Because they're cooking it now. It's in the kitchen. It is hot in the kitchen over there in Capcom right now. That kitchen is steaming up because they are cooking 6 right now.
There's been no news on Dogma 2 yet, which I was bummed out, but man, I know it's coming.
Yeah, I think if we're gonna hear Dogma 2, that's gonna be the Game Fest, Summer Game Fest, because that's coming up in a few days, right?
I think June 9th.
Yeah. So that's coming up in a few days. I think that's where Dogma would happen. I guess I'm not surprised that Resident Evil was during State of Play, but Street Fighter totally makes sense. Because there was a point where Street Fighter was only on PlayStation and PC anyway. So like I get that. I guess Resident Evil is popular. I mean, it was on everything, Resident Evil 4, but very popular PlayStation series. So like that makes sense. But Dragon's Dogma, I could see that being with the Summer's Game Fest. And same thing, more Sunbreak info, maybe a demo. I guess we can go into talking about Sunbreak at this point. Just talking about Capcom. Since our last pod 2 weeks ago, we've had a lot of Sunbreak news. A lot of media and stuff has gained access to it. Were all the weapon videos out the last time we podded? I don't know if they were, but they're all out.
Yeah, we talked about them all.
Okay, so yeah, they've been giving us more information about the game as well, interviews and all that stuff. I haven't been keeping up super on it because I'm not I'm not too keen on watching all the gameplay on Sunbreak. I'm just ready to play the game. I'm excited for it. I want to play it. Yeah. So I don't really need to watch a bunch of other people play it. I'm gonna do all that stuff. So I haven't been watching a lot of it, but I've been hearing things. You know, people looking at stuff, looking at you know, frames and information and stuff. To get super nerdy, they're showing, you know, like level 4 decos. So that's going to be coming back, which is cool. I think one of the most important things that they've talked about is there's not going to be Master Rank Rampage, which I think we're all excited about that. Because
hell yeah.
Cool. No, thank you.
Yeah, we're glad that that's gone. No Master Rank Rampage anymore, which is cool. It sounds like a lot of the stuff they're doing is just stuff that we wanted anyway. So I'm excited for it. Like that's pretty much where I'm at with Sunbreak at this point. Like I'm excited for it, and I'm ready for the demo. Hopefully we get that with the Summer Game Fest happening.
Hopefully it doesn't have Malzeno in it.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna have. If we have a demo, it's gonna be that, but it's a bummer.
Unfortunately,
like they should really rethink their demo structure and stuff. But we talked about that before.
Yeah, because I don't know. It's like one of those things where I get it, but I don't know. Maybe we got 3 flagships technically. I'll take a Luna Garen or a Garen Golem in the demo. Just save Malzeno kind of thing. I mean, I feel like that'd be a pretty fair balance. You know, we're looking forward to the title, the cover monster, but you guys know of these 3. So here, have the other 2, or at least one of the other 2, which would be cool. You know, that, and you give us like, I don't know, Boggy, or if that's a great Boggy or something. And then maybe Astalos. I don't know. I think they're going to save Astalos and Regios. Sometimes I feel like they value these returners more than the flagships, which is...
Well, that's because the returners are kind of like returning fighters in a fighting game.
Yeah. But it's a bit different because this isn't like, I don't know, it's like returning fighters in a fighting game, but they make these new monsters look super cool and interesting and different shit and all that stuff. And people are looking forward to it, right? It's like, this is the cover. So, you know, I think Malzeno is a bit more important than Astalos. I mean, Astalos is cool, but I think Malzeno is more important than Astalos and fucking Seregios. Yeah. They're both cool monsters, but Malzeno looks sick. So I want that to be like a super awesome thing. You know, put Steve in the demo. Put Seregios in the demo. And a little raptor or something, you know? It's not going to be a surprise. It's not going to be like, oh, I wanted to save this moment. People either fought Seregios already or could go fight him right now if they are curious. So, yeah, put him in the demo kind of thing. But yeah, hopefully we get a demo or something for Sunbreak in this coming week, some kind of news. But yeah, I mean, obviously we're all excited for Sunbreak, but I'm really thinking about what they're doing on that MH6, what they're cooking in the kitchen for that.
Yeah, but I think realistically it's gonna be another. I don't think we're gonna hear anything about that for another year at least.
Nah, at least like, I think earliest end of next year, maybe we'd hear something about
it's gonna
6.
take a while still. People that don't like Rise and are not excited for Sunbreak, or like they have to buckle up for a while because we have to wait.
Yeah, there's still a bit to go through. We're still talking about. I think that's all we got for Sunbreak. We got I just saw some stuff you wrote in here. The Dragon Age. I just saw you wrote that.
Yeah,
Dragon
I mean they didn't.
Dreadwolf.
Yeah, I think they only name drop like the name of the 4th Dragon Age game. Because for the longest time it was just Dragon Age 4.
Oh, what is it called again?
Dragon Age Dreadwolf.
It sounds like an expansion.
Well, I mean, it's a direct follow-up of Inquisition where it left off with their DLC, I think. Which is following the story of one of the main like romanceable characters / NPCs you can have in your party. I played Inquisition. It was weird, man. Dragon Age is Inquisition is the only Dragon Age I played, and I thought the animations and the models were clunky as fuck, but I thought the storytelling and the character development and the dialogues were fucking amazing.
Yeah,
and that's what kept me in that game.
So that's the only one I played too. I played Inquisition. I didn't like complete it. I played it for a little bit, but yeah, I'm way more of a tactile gamer. I mean, like Monster Hunter kind of stuff, and like the animations and shit. I was like, what's happening here? So I just like didn't really come back to it. I was like, I don't really care about the story, and that's kind of what Dragon Age is. It's like medieval Mass Effect. So it's like if you're not really caring about the story, then you're probably not going to care about the game.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So I was like, all right.
But yeah, they only really, I don't think they didn't drop a trailer or anything. They just drop on their Twitter like a logo and
they did like the Witcher.
Yeah, kind of just announcing the official name of the game now, and people lost their shit. But I don't think there's a date yet. This project has been on the go for a while. And I think they had like something really complicated going with like direction of like storyline and where they were going with the game changing like midway through production and stuff. So not sure when that game is coming, but I'm still gonna check it out when there's trailers and stuff, because I actually, even though I felt like it was clunky, Inquisition, I really liked the storyline, and it happens that the kind of villain that we're following now in this new game is the characters are romance. And when I played it, so yeah, I have unfinished business with that game and that character.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, because I saw that and I was like, I don't really know anything about Dragon Age. I didn't know if any of us played it, but cool. Yeah, it sounds exciting.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, we got a few more gaming things we could mention. Oh, one thing I guess I definitely wanted to mention. You know what? We'll do the PSO stuff now. So I started playing PSO again. All right, I'm coming clean. I've been playing PSO again for about 3-4 days now. Stopped playing it. You know, we talked about that a lot here last year about how that game was going, and it was like, all right, it's kind of sad, but we'll see what's happening. So they have a new update coming out next week, the 7th or something, or 8th, something like that. And I was looking at it, I was like, all right, it looks cool. And I was like, all right, well, let me, you know what? I want to see if I can run it on my Steam Deck. And that's where it kind of all started. It all comes back to the Steam Deck. It's always going to come back to the Steam Deck. Mike.
Yeah.
What?
Those eyelids stayed closed way too much.
That was more than a blink.
Yeah. You dead ass went like this.
I'm trying.
Oh my God. So I'm playing PSO again. And I've actually been having a lot of fun with it. I know, Mike, you play a lot of PSO. We both kind of got burnt out around the same kind of time.
Burnt
I played
and
a little bit
burnt
longer.
out.
Yeah, a bit of both. So I was like, all right, let me hop on, try it again. And so I put Windows on the Steam Deck. So I was like, all right, let me see if I can play it there. And it actually runs really well on the Steam Deck, surprisingly, running completely off of the SD card. Like the load times are kind of slow because it's running off an SD card, but once everything's loaded and everything like that, it actually runs and looks like pretty good. Which is that where
you were streaming from, or?
No, I haven't. I do want to stream from the Steam Deck though to show what it looks like on that. But no, I've been streaming it just on my PC and stuff. But I mean, you know, because they added the whole new zone at the end of last year, Redham, like the desert area and stuff. So that's been in the game for 6 months at this point. So I'm doing that a whole kind of 6 months of content, not all of it, but a lot of it in like 4 days. So, I mean, the comparison may not be right, but for right now, I'm having fun leveling up from 20 to 45. That's a lot of levels to do, a lot of stuff to do, weapons to get, new gear to find, all that kind of stuff. And it's been cool. Honestly, the thing I've been having the most fun about is a lot of the quality of option things. Like gathering used to feel like shit because there was just no way to find where stuff was. They got like a new sonar feature and all that kind of stuff like that. But the main thing for me that gets me excited when I boot the game up is the mag you could just play whatever music you want. Like all those discs that were in the game. So you can like get like music discs and stuff. And you in the base game, you'd play them in like your house area, which you don't really spend much time in. So it was like whatever. I don't really care about these things. But now you could just make your own little playlist and just run around and listen to all that music. And PSO's got a lot of really good music. So all that music and stuff you've acquired from the previous games, and they have discs and stuff now, you can just run around and listen to. He's out of here.
What? No, I heard what you said.
Bro. Fucking talk about PSO and we gotta wrap this shit.
He's out of here.
No, wait. No.
I was like, PSO, like he played this. Maybe he'll help. Bro, I'm trying to help.
I'm dying, bro.
Hey, dude, we already got like an hour and a half almost. We getting there.
Listen, the thing, I really like PSO2 New Genesis. The problem for me is the content cycle. It's too fucking slow. Like it's too slow. And it's like I get that
6 months ain't it.
That's insane. Like
that's crazy. What? 6 months?
That's insane.
That's what their plan was. And I think they've addressed it now. Like, all right, we know that's not right. And they're like working on changing that. Look, but yeah, that was kind of their goal of like every 6 months is a major thing. And it's like, dude, that's way too long. You got to put something in between there. So like I said, I'm back to playing it. It's not even been a week yet. And then there's a new update coming out next week. So we'll see how it all plays out. There's definitely room for improvement. But I think right now is where the game was probably supposed to be on release. It feels like a lot of the weird quality of life shit and just the game like not working has been fixed. There's still some things where it's like, why the fuck can't I do this? But a lot less of why the fuck can't I do this, which is good, which is nice to see. This man's took his glasses off. We're about to lose him. He is out of here. But yeah, that's what I've been playing PSO. But the main reason I brought up PSO is they're having like a festival, like a music festival in the game, the 11th next week, and the homies are gonna be playing in it. Kevin, Hyper Potions, who's been here, who's done our intro. He's gonna be playing. Dude. Yeah, G Wiz, Ben Briggs, Rob KTA. These are all homies I know, I've hung out with. It's pretty cool that they're doing an in-game festival. It's like gonna be fucking Fortnite and PSO. I don't know how it's gonna work technically, but it's really cool that they're doing this. And I'll talk to Kevin. We're gonna be hanging out tomorrow, so I'm gonna see like what they're like, how that's supposed to work and stuff. But yeah, it's gonna be like a festival, music festival in the game. So I guess you'll be playing PSO, you'll be playing NGS, and you'll hear their music and stuff, which is really cool.
That's pretty fucking sick.
Yeah, that's really cool. So that's exciting. That's like, I think that's probably enough reason to at least give it another boot up, Mike, to see what's in it. At least that day, see the homies in there doing the music thing, because that's pretty cool.
All right,
that's pretty dope.
You know, speaking of Fortnite,
there we go. This will keep them up. Yeah,
I've experienced my first live event at Fortnite.
How was that? Who was it?
Listen, it's insane. I have to hand it to Epic. It is good. No other battle royale can ever top the shit this game be doing.
So how does it work? Since it's a battle royale, it's not like an MMO.
Yeah. So basically, it's only.
Are you like in a match, like trying to watch a show, and then you just get fucking headshot? Like,
No. It's only one instance. So I think 30 minutes before the event starts, all the other playlists gets suspended. So you can't play any other game modes.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So everyone queues into the event, And basically think of it as like a big ass raid.
Oh,
but
okay.
but it's heavily story oriented, you know? It was insane, bro. Like it was really cool. Like we got up in the mechs and shit. We got up in the mech. Like we were fighting shit. Like it was just, even if you didn't know shit about the story,
doing stuff.
Yeah.
So you're not just like listening to music.
No.
We had to shoot at shit.
No, because because there's a difference between the live events and then the concerts. The live events are
okay. I thought it was a concert.
Nah, the live events are what close out either the chapters or the seasons. So with the story, there's a whole war going on between, you know, the Imagined Order and the Resistance, and that's coming to an end right now. So we basically were on this big ass mech. The mech kind of got a little messed up. We fell underground, and we were right by the what is it called? The 0 point, basically. That's like the little thing that the universe, whatever the fuck thing.
Black hole thing or whatever.
Yes. Anyway, it was insane and it was fun. And the only thing I didn't like about it is that the servers go down right after it's over.
Yeah, that was shit.
Oh, for maintenance or something.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Kill the mode entirely.
Yeah. I can tell.
I would rather you fucking like kill the servers, do your whole shit, and then I come back and do that event and I can play rather than what we had. It killed my whole vibe. I guess that does kind of make more sense.
Yeah, I wonder why they don't do it that way. Like, all right, servers are down. Well, I mean, I guess from a retention, I get it because you're already playing the game. Yeah, so here's the event. You keep playing the game. As opposed to the game's down. All right, well, I'm just gonna go find something else to do, and then it happened, and I forgot, I missed it. So like, I get it. Because ultimately, oh man, that sucks. I killed the vibe. Whatever. I'm gonna just hop on tomorrow. So like, they didn't really lose anybody. You know, people who are like playing the game. It's like, oh, I'll be back on tomorrow.
But it's like it was really hype. Like if you look back on John's VOD, like it was like the most wholesome shit you've ever seen. Like everyone was excited about playing a live event in fucking Fortnite. Like what the fuck? A bunch of fucking we were
like 8 in the voice call in 2 different like squad, but it was happening all at the same time, so it all felt like we were like experiencing it together.
Yeah.
It was just cool, man.
Yes,
it's really cool.
It was just really exciting.
Like we were piloting like a big ass like bear, like
teddy bear mech.
I was like, yo, this is a mega bear.
Yeah, man. The shit was cool. We were
shooting and shit. It was funny. It was
we were like on the moon, and then we flew towards the island, and you can see that the island is like the island is basically in a pocket universe that just sits there. So it's like it looks like kind of like a planet a little bit, but it's just the island there. So we just flew into it. Like this shit was pretty cool. It was pretty.
Yeah, it sounds awesome, man. Like I know we tried to play, and I played a little bit, and I don't know if like battle royale is just not like my thing, but
yeah,
Fortnite's a good game. Like memes aside, and Fortnite. But the game itself there's a reason it's as popular as it is. You know, the game itself is good.
It's fun as hell.
Yeah, it's really fun.
And if you like the gameplay, it's fun. I am not good enough for shooters to enjoy dying every time I land and then having to do that all over again. But the game itself is a good game. So that's awesome. And I mean, they've done crazy shit like fucking Travis Scott performing in the sky the size of a fucking giant and shit, which is crazy.
Yeah. Shit is wild.
Yeah. So Epic's been nailing that game, man. Like, and it's crazy that it does not seem like it is losing steam at all.
Nah.
Like, Fortnite is not slowing down.
Nah, it's arguable, but that's usually the vocal minority who aren't happy with the game anymore, which happens when a game changes. That always happens. Like things are gonna change, people are just not gonna like, and they're gonna peace out. And those people are gonna call the game dead. But nah. And if anything, Zero Build is bringing in a whole new community of players.
Of course.
Because I want to play this fucking game.
I mean, all of you. Yeah, all of you guys playing it.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking build shit. Like, fuck all that. Like, the skill gap is insane with building. Like, you try to shoot someone, they build the whole fort in a second. Like, the fuck?
It's too much.
Yeah.
It's way too much. So yeah, I mean, that's cool. That sounds awesome. I didn't know it was that. I thought it was like a concert, like you were watching music.
Nah,
something like that.
Yeah, it's that's basically crazy. A story climax. It's pretty good. Yeah, that's
cool.
That was really awesome.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I think for I guess the last bit of gaming, a little update on Mama Sliz, Ace Attorney. She beat it. She beat Ace Attorney Trilogy. From the first game to the last game, 1, 2, and 3, she beat them all on her own. She's a gamer. And then I put Steam on her computer. She loaded it up herself and tried to install the other game to start playing it. Unfortunately, her computer is just a little Intel CPU, so it can't play that game. But well, by the time she hears this, she'll probably already have it. I got her a little GPU, so she gonna be a real gamer. She have a little gaming. She have a little gaming PC, and I got some spare RAM. I'm gonna hook her up with a little bit more RAM. She got a Steam account now.
That's
she
crazy.
figured out.
Damn, you hooking her up.
She figured out. She figured out on her own how to install the game on Steam. Like she called me up and she was like, "I installed it and tried to run it, but it like didn't work. Did I do anything wrong?" And it didn't work because she doesn't have like a proper GPU. So she didn't actually do anything wrong. She fucking loaded up Steam, installed Great Ace Attorney, and tried to play it on her own. I was like, that's crazy. My mom is using Steam and downloading games. This is crazy. Yeah, it's insane. So yeah, probably by the time she hears this, but I got her a little low profile GPU, something light, but you know, she's playing, you know, Ace Attorney and stuff. She's not playing anything crazy. So it'll be more than enough for her. It was like $100. It wasn't anything crazy. So yeah, she got a gaming PC. It's crazy. It is nuts. It's like, you know, there's always the proud parent moment. Well, this is the proud child moment. Like my mom is a gamer. She is gaming. Yeah. And she was telling me, we were talking about it. That's what we were talking about before the pod when I was on the phone with her. She was like, yeah, I finished it and this story part was crazy. And I was tearing up a little bit because the story was so good. And it was so awesome.
That's how you know she's a gamer now. When she's tearing up.
Yeah.
That's how you know.
If the games are getting you the feels.
She was feeling it because it was, you know, it was the end of the last game of the trilogy and it kind of ties all previous games up. And she's been playing this across probably like 6-7 months now. So it's been like a whole process, you know, and she's been gaming, enjoying it. And it's awesome. It's crazy to see that my mom is gaming, and she keeps asking me like, when is the next trilogy gonna come out? Because she wants to play 4, 5, and 6. Ace, because the trilogy is Ace Attorney 1 through 3, and then there's the 4, 5, and 6, but they're only on like DS and 3DS right now. There's not a PC version of them. So she's like, when are they coming to PC? Well, I can't get those, so I'll play the other game until they come to PC. So she's out here, man. She's out here gaming. It's crazy. Yeah. She might pull up Monster Hunter one of these days, start playing some Rise or something. I don't know. She's gaming though. It's awesome. It's like the proudest son moment ever. When she called me up and was like, I tried to play Great Ace Attorney, but it didn't work, and I was like, that means you opened up Steam and installed it on your own? Like, that's crazy. Yeah. That's
wild.
Yeah, that was wild. That blew me away. So I got a SSD for her to give her some more storage, and I got that GPU coming for her. She gotta have a little gaming PC right at home. So I can go over there and game. She can come over here and game. We have to have a little LAN one day. Mama Sliz, come over. We'll have a little LAN.
Oh my God,
yeah, it was really cool. That was awesome. So that was something I just wanted to talk about. Probably by the time she hears this, she'll have her graphics card. She'll be gaming on some Great Ace Attorney. Which is really cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I never thought I'd see the day where my mom's a PC gamer. PC gamer.
You did it. Yeah. You broke the mold.
Yeah. That's not it skipped console. She was a mobile gamer. None of that. Went right to the real place, right to PC gaming, which is insane. I never thought I'd see that. Proud son, big proud son. See what else we got. Oh, I don't know if you feel like if you got any juice left, Mike, but you had a social media job interview, which is pretty awesome. I know you've been looking for that recently.
Oh yeah.
And you found something, and that was cool.
It's it's a black owned lock salon. It's a little pinky up, you know, a
little bourgeois,
a little
bourgeoisie.
Yeah, that's a little bit, but yeah, I like the vibe there. It's just the interview scared the shit out of me, bro. Like, because it sounded like an interview that was good, as in like that's what interviews should be, not a bunch of this like, well, what do you like to do? Well, what was your last 5 jobs? Well, what do you do in a situation where it's like, just tell me what the fucking job is and see if I can do it. There was no fluff. It was like I walked in, we introduced ourselves, and she was like, all right, I want to see how your editing is. So, you know, I want you to use my phone and make a reel out of these clips I have in this folder. And, you know, she said, make sure I want to see some text on there too. And I was like, all right, you know, I got you. While in my mind, I'm like, I'm freaking the fuck out because I don't fucking use IG like that. So it's like, yeah, I edit shit on my phone, but not on fucking IG. So like I had to go through these clips for like 20 straight minutes trying to figure out like how I'm gonna piece this together. You know, I had to redo it and edit the video and redo it like fucking 15 times trying to like get it right. And at some point I put something together. I showed her it. I thought she was gonna be like, the fuck is this? But she was looking at it, she was smiling and shit, and I was like, She was like, yeah. And then I picked one of the clips with the slow motion in it. She was like, yeah, I see you got the slow motion. I was like, yeah, you got the slow motion in there.
Hell yeah.
She was like, yeah. She was like, I see
what you're doing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I don't use IG like that, so you know, I'm a little baby with it, but as you can see, I kind of know what I'm doing. She was like, oh, you know what? I'll run this by you, and I'm pretty sure you can get it down pretty quickly. And I was like, you're damn right. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I got you. She was like, all right, well, come in on Monday, and we'll do like a little shadow where we'll have you do what we do, what the social team does. And, you know, we'll see how you perform. And I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to get the job, bro. Like,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
We clap that up. That's an applause. You know, clap it up. I know that's what you've been looking for a while. Social media position to kind of get into the, you know, the field so you can, you know, do more of that kind of stuff. I mean, that's what you do all the time. You're always on social media. So
of course,
make some money out of it. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And it's a black owned business. That's
owned. 18 an hour, bro.
Hell yeah.
That's
18 a fucking hour, bro. Like, holy shit. But yeah, that's pretty good. Score. Shit.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's really good news.
I guess some other life good news that I mentioned yet, because we didn't pod last week. I'm back at the gym finally. I'm back on my health, my fitness thing. Like I said, and maybe look a little thinner in the face. I already lost about like 5 pounds, couple weeks. You know, your boy trying to get back on my thing. You know, it's been long enough. And obviously COVID and it's fucking depression and work and all those things fucking making its own bubble, kind of trying to clear out. And back at the gym, back on working out, feels good. And look in the mirror, feel a little bit better looking at myself in the mirror. You know, sometimes I'm on my way out the bathroom, I double take a little look at the shoulder blades, a little look at the arms, you know what I'm saying? Look a little bit more in shape. But yeah, that's what and this is kind of like the third try at going back since like post COVID, because it's been difficult, man. Like we tried it when I was working full time, and I was like, I want to just end it all right now because it's just too much. I can't do this right now.
It's exhausting trying to do all that shit, man.
Yeah, and like, you know, we had scheduling, not necessarily issues, but like Heather has work and then I have work, and the gym isn't 24 hours every day. So, and I don't know, man, like I know a lot of people do it, But for me, I just can't do home workouts. It just doesn't. I need something outside of where I live.
That's fair.
And my mental strength just isn't there or something. But if I know I could be doing something else in this physical space, I'm just going to do something else. Because there's always something I could be doing. So it's like, all right, well, let me do this thing and let me do that thing. And then I'll do this thing before I start. And then before I know it, I'm just going to go to bed. So like trying to do the whole home workout thing during COVID, it's not for me. You know, some things aren't for everybody. And the home workout stuff, I just couldn't do it. So I needed to leave. Got to leave. And now they're open 25 or 24 hours, 5 days a week or whatever. So yeah, back on my gym stuff. So hopefully my face will slim back down to where it was when this like podcast started, and before I gained a bunch of fucking weight from doing nothing. So we'll see.
I actually hope my face stays the way it is, because my face used to be sunken in. I used to be skinny as shit. So I gained like a little bit of weight, but it made my face a little rounder. So, I don't want my shit
looking like Skeletor.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah. So that was it's been like what you got?
I was gonna say Mike possibly got a nice new job. You are back on Healthy Habit with the gym, and I got into Capcom Creators Program.
Yes. Yes. See, look at this.
Applaud.
Look at this.
Yeah.
You know, good. Look at the energy. So now this is a Capcom Creator podcast. We could change this to the PVCC podcast.
Hell
the Premium Value Capcom Creator podcast. We can do that.
Yeah.
That would be a true statement.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can put the panel under the video. You know what I'm saying? We can do that.
Oh, you can put the panel.
Right
you can put the panel in the
the banner.
The YouTube banner. Yeah.
Yeah, it's this Capcom Creator podcast right here, official, which is pretty exciting.
I didn't plug that at all in my application. Totally didn't try to guilt trip them and say, well, my two co-hosts are already in the program, so it would like not be fair to leave me out.
Yes. You didn't have to, but you could have. You could have put on a resume. You know what I'm saying? That's content.
Yeah,
that's exciting. That's exciting.
Yeah, they opened up the program like a week or two ago for Canadian applicants. So a bunch of us Maple people have been applying. And I only had to wait like 5 days, which was like a really short amount of time. And I had problems with my applications, and the people helping out for that were super helpful and got in contact with me super quickly. So we resolved it. And then, a couple days later, got the email, and I never cried like that in my entire life, and it's kind of crazy. So, we were talking earlier before the pod about like how phenomenal my growth has been in like a year, and it's kind of just crazy that like a year ago I was just enjoying playing the games, and now I'm just like affiliated with the company. It's kind of just crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah.
So, very, very excited. Very excited.
Yeah, congratulations. That's what sometimes it's always like, oh, well, that's like hard work. And a lot of times you're just like, I don't know, man. I'm just like doing stuff because I like doing stuff. Well, but that's still work, you know? It's still time.
Yeah.
And it's still hard work. And if it wasn't good, you wouldn't be where you are, you know? So keep doing the hard work, you know? Keep it up. That's awesome. It's exciting. We gotta I'm excited for Sunbreak so we can get some hunts in. We get some Capcom Creator content hunts in.
Hell yeah, let's go.
So that's awesome. I think that's a solid roundup of some a nice little catch up. I know Mike is struggling. We're all kind of, I'm okay. I woke up at 2 p.m., but I know y'all are struggling. So I think we could round it up. I think we just got one question that we had from before. So usually at the end of the pod, We'll take some questions, whether y'all hit us either direct or put on the comments, dropping all crazy in the comments. Appreciate that. You know, the like, subscribe, rate, all that analytic stuff. But yeah, we had a question from Epic Freddy sent to Laura. So we had, what are some game mechanics that grind your gears? And I'm gonna go first, so you guys have a reason to stay awake. Because if I go last, you'll probably fall asleep before I do the outro. So I'm gonna go first, and it's pretty easy. It's pretty quick, and it's kind of crazy because Souls is one of my favorite series, but I hate the fucking death lose my progression mechanic. I fucking hate it. I'm over it. I hate that shit. It's not fun anymore. And like a lot of indie games and other like Metroidvania games try to add that shit to it. It's turn off these days. I don't want to play a game where if I get fucked up by some enemy combination that I didn't know was there, I lose all my progression. I'm over it, dude. Like, I already died. Like, I got to run back to where I was. That's the time I lost. I don't need you to add more time loss on top of that. I'm over that mechanic these days. Yeah, I'm cool with that. That's the one for me. Like, and it's crazy because I used to love that shit. You know, I'm a fan of the Soul series. I played Demons, Dark 1, part of 2, 3, almost all of Bloodborne, Sekiro. And Sekiro is a bit different, which was kind of part of the reason why I was like, yeah, I don't really need this mechanic anymore. Because you can revive in Sekiro. So it's like, I die and it's not just start all over. Like, I can get fucked up by some stupid shit, and it's like, oh, that was dumb. Let me start over now that I have this knowledge. And usually, a lot of the times, unless it's like a boss fight, in Sekiro, you get fucked up by some stupid shit and you revive, and then you deal with it and you just keep going. Very rarely do you die all 3 times or 2 times, and then you got to do it all over again. If it's like not a boss fight, which was like, oh, this is awesome. I don't need to have to waste my time running through all this shit over and over again from a bonfire just because some random skeleton came out of the fucking ceiling and just disappeared, and now he backstabbed me. Okay. Yeah. All right, cool, dude. Like, what was I supposed to do about that? Now I lost all my souls because this fucking rock dude just threw a boulder at me from the top of the fucking stairwell that I didn't even know was there. All right, thanks. Yeah, so I'm cool on that mechanic. That's the one that grinds my gears these days.
Very fair. When he brought out that question to me, I had to think, and the first thing that for me is kind of like always a turn off in games and made me walk away from like the predecessor of my favorite game ever, which is escort missions. I just can't stand it in games. Yeah. I fucking hate escort missions. And as a big fan of Shadow of the Colossus, the game that was made before was Eco. And I wanted to go back and know what the game was about. And this whole fucking game is about holding this girl's hand. And she's not gonna fucking move unless you grab her by the hand and move her around. Or literally, how I tried that game, I played. And then when you go down ladders, you have to call her name for her to actually like go down the ladder and join you or up. And I was at this point in the level where there was a tall ass ladder and I went all the way down. I called for her. You're supposed to like probably continuously call for her to reassure her. And I didn't spam that shit. So like midway through this fucking ladder when she was like going like pole after pole.
Super slow. Yeah.
She decided to just, her AI randomly decided to just go like back where she came from at the top midway through the ladder.
Oh my God.
And I'm just like, okay, I'm done with this. I can't do this. Like I can't. And I closed the game. And I remember like I used to play a lot of Assassin's Creed growing up on console. And the early games always had like fucking escort missions. And I hated that shit so much.
So
I hate them.
With that being your least favorite thing, and World was your first Monster Hunter, how close were you to turning the game off when you got to your favorite type of quest? And it was the cart quest before the Barrett, which was the escort quest in the story. It's like
before the, oh my God. But that's is not that bad because you have to hide and like avoid combat, where it's not necessarily like the game putting me necessarily in danger. Like in Eco, what I fucking hated, there's like shadow dudes that are the main enemies, and their intention is just like to fuck you up, grab the chick, and leave with her. If she gets grabbed, she doesn't even like struggles, man. They just like throw her like a bag of potato on their shoulder. And just like leave with her. And she doesn't even try to struggle. It's like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
I hate that shit so much. Escort missions, no. I hate it.
I don't know who like did the first escort mission and was like, this is going to be fun. Let's make the character not move on their own accord. That's going to be a lot of fun. Like, nah, man. Why would... No.
I hate that shit. I hate it. Mike.
Yeah.
Yours.
I don't think I know.
I knew you were gonna say that.
If you don't think you know, I got one for you. Maybe it's not a game mechanic, but it's any kind of fucking frame issue. This man's out. He's done. If the game has any kind of frame issue, any frame skip, frame
you're
buffer,
a performance slut.
Done. Out of here.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind like frame dips, but stutters.
No,
that's a no. That's a no. Stutters? Nah. Like I can get it if I have a hardware limitation and if I look one way, it slows down a little bit. I can live with that. If it's physically stuttering on me, I'm not doing it. There's no fucking way. No way. Especially if I'm running and then I'm like this for a whole second. I'm turning it off. And I'm never playing it again. Like, I'm not. I hate that. As far as, like, I don't think there's any, like, mechanics that, like... Because I usually just... I just adapt.
Unskippable cutscene?
No, like, I just sit there. I just... Whatever. Like,
I don't mind unskippable cutscenes as much as so many people do.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I remember
I don't know, like piss me the fuck off for playing through World. It's annoying.
Yeah, people were so mad about it. I don't know. I was just taking it, and honestly, for me, it surprises me that you hated them so much, coming from your just 3D design and everything, and World being such a pretty game. I feel like you'd be watching it like, oh my god, this looks awesome.
It's just from the part of like, I became so fucking annoyed with it from helping friends getting into the game and like it's like, bro, I'm HR 80.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
You should fucking recognize I've seen it, bro. Like, I just like, why? I understand the first player that posts the quest not being able to skip it, but me joining the quest and helping him out, the fucking game should recognize that I've already seen this.
Yeah.
I'll look at it with him. Doesn't matter. I just want to load the quest with him.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Like, that's my issue with it. But it's like, I hate it.
They fixed it in Rise, so there's that.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. I mean, ish. Because, like, if you don't skip the Dango cutscene at the right time early enough, like, later, you can't fucking skip it.
That shit is like 5 seconds, man. I forget that that's even a thing. Oh, like, check a Twitter. Check a Twitter notification.
Bro, no. That song is too obnoxious for me to let it slide.
Oh, yeah, I guess I don't have game music on anymore in Monster Hunter. So that's why I don't notice it. Because I just listen to my own music. Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, because I guess if I had to hear that song a billion times, I'd probably want to pull my fucking hair out too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no thank you. No thank you.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I think that wraps up the pod. Mike is out of here. He's done. I got so many thumbnail options from this man today. I gotta get the one.
I'm tired.
You guys you're gonna know which one it is.
Oh,
it's bedtime.
Yeah, it is bedtime for y'all. But as always, I appreciate y'all listening, enjoying the pod, and hopefully we will see y'all on the next one. Have a good one, y'all. Oh my God, where's the mouse? There it is. Bye.
Peace.
Bedtime.
I'm fucking tired.